Hey guys, happy Saturday morning. Welcome back to another weekend prep video. All right, look at me looking like a hot mess. It is Saturday. It is currently 11:30. I slept in this morning, got up around 8:30, I think. Adam and I went to run some errands. I mean, not looking like this. I just stayed in the truck. We went and got coffee. We went to the bank. Adam went and filled up the gas cans because he's got to mow the lawn. Then we got back and I've just been kind of chilling this morning. We watched some TV. We actually started watching the last couple episodes of Stranger Things last night on Netflix, so we got to finish that today. But I just thought I'd tell you what I have going on this weekend. It is the 4th of July weekend, and even though as a female in America, I do not feel a sense of freedom right now, we're still gonna go ahead and celebrate the 4th of July because we still want our kids to have fun. Kira is actually gonna go to the pool with her friends today. So I have to pick them up around noon and take them there. They're gonna stay there all afternoon. And then once they get done at the pool, they're actually gonna come back here and have a sleepover. Connor wants to see the new Minions movie, or The Rise of Gru, whatever. So I'm gonna take him and his friend to that while Kira and her friends are at the pool. And then when the kids are done, I am making dinner for them. So we're gonna do a pasta bar tonight. I'm gonna do spaghetti and rigatoni. I'm gonna make some meat sauce, some Alfredo, garlic bread, and just like serve it up buffet style so they can get what they want. Tomorrow, I'm not quite sure what I'm doing yet, but then Monday we are gonna have kind of a cookout. We're gonna have some friends and family over, and yeah, you guys can just come along with me this weekend and see what we can get done. I just got back from Chicago this week for work. Actually, I didn't just get back. I got back on Thursday, but I still haven't unpacked my suitcase yet, so I need to do that. But right now, I'm gonna take a shower and get ready for the day. Okay, so I'm just doing very like minimal makeup today because I feel like it's gonna just sweat off anyway. But so I got some new hair stuff. It was, I was the unfortunate or fortunate victim of an Instagram ad. JVN. So I think this is Jonathan Van Ness. I am not prepared, obviously. I feel like he was on a TV show. Was it Queer Eye? I can't remember. You guys are probably laughing at me right now. I actually discovered him because of Skillshare, because he had a class on Skillshare that I took that I thought was really good about self-care. Anyway, so I don't know, Instagram must have thought that I needed this. And I got some of his shampoo and conditioner also, but this is an air dry cream. So I thought this would be interesting to try, and I think it does actually help with air drying. So I don't know, if you have hair like mine that's not necessarily like smooth unless you straighten it. You know, sometimes you don't want to straighten your hair, sometimes you just want to let it air dry. And so I've been using this. I don't really have an opinion on it quite yet, just because I feel like the last couple times I've used it, I put my hair up in a bun and it's like, well, I should probably just leave it down. I do notice a difference in smoothness, so hopefully I can keep it down until it air dries today, and then I can let you guys know what I think about it. I do like the shampoo and conditioner that I got. I'm such a shampoo and conditioner junkie. I have like, I don't know why. I don't know. I just like trying different kinds. It's not really foundation, but I guess the BB gel that I've been using is from Clinique. This is sort of like, no, I don't have it here. This is sort of like the Tula brand, where it comes out clear, but then when you put it on your skin, it matches to your pigment. And I actually really like it for summer because it's super light and it doesn't make you sweat like foundation does, you know? If you're like me and your face sweats a lot, like, I don't know, my face always sweats a lot. Like when I get hot, that's the first thing on me that starts sweating. Like my face. And you can probably also tell, like right now, I tend to get really red in the face too when I get warm, or like now right after I got out of the shower. This mascara is from Clinique also. It's the high impact in black. I don't know, I can link all this stuff for you guys down below obviously, but I don't know. I always go back to Clinique. I have been using a lot of their stuff since college. If if and when I could afford it in college, which a lot of times I couldn't, or I'd save up. I'd save up especially for their like redness relief stuff, and that's still the kind of foundation that I like to use from them, because it really does help the redness of my face. I guarantee you today too, since I'm not wearing my glasses, Connor will be like, where's your glasses? Do you have contacts in? I'll be like, yeah. I'll be like, oh. I don't know. So I guess we'll see how this air dry cream works. See, I'm already sweating. By the way, I also got a new watch band and like, what do you call that? It's like a wrap for your watch. It's gold. It's from Casetify. I'll link their site down below. I like their phone cases, but then I saw this type of band and I have a navy blue Apple Watch, and I don't know, I just always like gold, and it's kind of like a coppery gold, or maybe it's a rose gold, I don't know, but either way I like it. So I got that. It was kind of a debacle because I had to remove some of the links that were in there because it was way too big for my wrist when it first came. All right, I need to go probably take Kira to the pool. All right, so I just dropped Kira and her friends off at the pool. It's about 1:15, so I need to run to the grocery store right now and grab a couple things for dinner tonight, and then we're gonna go home, pick Connor up, pick his friend up, and then go to the movies. Adam's like, what are you doing today? I'm like, apparently just driving the kids and their friends all around and going to a movie. That's all I'm gonna do all day. All right, I need to get a head of lettuce. Try to get the biggest one, heaviest, most bang for our buck. I'm gonna get some tomatoes for the salad. I also got some more of the oven-ready lasagna noodles, some marinade for the chicken, Dijon mustard, tahini, bananas, limes, some marinara sauce, some Miracle Whip because I'm gonna make potato salad this weekend, and then these tortilla chips are really good and they're on sale for like $2.88. Gonna get hot Cheetos for the sleepover. All right, so after I picked up the sleepover snacks, I took Connor and his friend to see the new Minions movie. It was okay. I think some of the older ones are better though. And then once we got home, I had to cook dinner for everyone, including Kira's friends that were spending the night. So I'm going to be making a pasta bar, which I'm super excited about. So I'm starting out with some marinara sauce, browning my ground beef. And then I'm also going to grill up some chicken breast to go with the Alfredo. So I just picked up a marinade mix. I'm going to mix that per the package directions with some balsamic vinegar, and then also some just regular canola oil, and then add the seasoning and whisk it up. Oh, also some water as well. This was really good. I would definitely buy it again. It was just like I think the brand was like Just 5 or something like that. So went ahead and whisked this up and added my chicken to it, and then just let that sit while I was cooking the rest of the food. So I'm adding my tomato sauces to the ground beef. I season the ground beef with everything seasoning and some Italian seasoning. And I'm going to be cooking 2 different types of pasta, some rigatoni as well as some spaghetti, so people can choose what they want. And then I had a packet of Alfredo sauce that I'm gonna cook up and mix with some Rayo's Alfredo that I had on hand. Once again, just trying to use up everything that I have in my freezers and my pantry. I also made some garlic bread. I made some with cheese and then some just plain, so everyone could kind of get what they wanted. But this was a super fun meal, and actually one of Kira's friends said that they had never had spaghetti with meat sauce before, and they really liked it. They actually ate like 3 plates of it, so it must have been good. But anyway, I'm gonna put my chicken on the grill. I should have probably dried this off before I put it on there, because as you can see, as I'm putting it on there, it's like flaring up quite a bit just from the oil in the marinade. But I was in a rush, so I didn't do that, but next time I probably will. These chicken breasts were super thin, so they only took a couple of minutes per side. I'm also going to make a salad, so I'm just doing my regular like iceberg salad with tomatoes and croutons, and we're going to do like the Olive Garden copycat type salad. And what you saw me doing there was just smacking the head of romaine down on the counter, and that actually helps you pull the core out really easy, so try that if you haven't. And then I'm just going to cut this up, get it into my salad spinner, and wash that up. So here are the remnants of our pasta bar. I kept the pasta warm with some oil in a crock pot, and then we have our spaghetti there, our grilled chicken. The Alfredo sauce turned out really good, and I kept it warm in a little crock pot. Everyone really loved that. I had a ton of meat sauce left over, which is good because I always like to freeze it, and then I could make lasagnas with it and stuff. Then we had our salad and our garlic bread, and yeah, I don't know. I love that Kira wants to have friends over, and I love cooking for them, so it's a win-win, right? Hello and happy Sunday. I have not talked to you guys yet today. Kira had a sleepover last night, so this morning I woke up and made everybody breakfast, and then cleaned up the kitchen a little bit, took everybody home, and then kind of relaxed for a little bit. I just got done at Hy-Vee because I needed to get groceries for the rest of the week and for our 4th of July stuff, because I did not like really make a list before I went yesterday. I mean, I kind of did, but I don't know. I didn't get everything I needed. So I went back today, got the rest of that. It's 4 p.m. Did I say that? So we're gonna go home now. I'll do a quick grocery haul, and then I'm gonna cook dinner for tonight. We're having a 70s meal that I'm filming for a video, 1973. And then Adam got some new board games for the kids, so I think we're gonna play that tonight as well. Adam smoked the pork on the smoker. He smoked it overnight last night, so this morning he took it off and shredded all that up. So that part is done for the 4th tomorrow, so that will be good to not have to deal with that in the morning. Okay, so I'll just do a really quick grocery haul and show you guys what I got for this week. So one night I'm going to make Mongolian beef, and I wanted to have some pot stickers on the side because Kira's not a huge fan of beef. So I don't know, it depends on what it is. So I always try to get her something extra on the side. So the rest of us like them too. So I got some of these vegetable and chicken dumplings from the freezer section, and then I got some carrots. I'm gonna be making Murphy some more of his dog food, so I needed those. I got some tomatoes because we are gonna grill burgers one night this week, a couple of peppers, and this baby bok choy for a salad that I want to try, an avocado, some red onion. I'm also going to make some salmon, like grilled salmon with a mango salsa. So that's what that's for. I got some grapes for the kids to snack on, some green onions. I got some broccoli. That's going to be for dinner tonight, actually. I got some sushi rice because I want to try and make some sushi at home. I tried it a long time ago, and it was a little bit frustrating, but I feel like I want to give it another try. So I got some nori and some sushi rice. And then for Murphy's food also, I got some green beans and some peas. For the sushi, I got some of the imitation crab. I'm not quite sure what rolls I'm going to make yet, but I'll figure it out. I'm sure I'll film it for you guys. I got some sugar-free Jell-O. The kids have been liking that for a snack. Some mangoes for the mango salsa. I don't know if you guys have ever tried this. It's sparkling water with hemp extract. I actually find it like relaxing. So I don't know if you have seen this, but I would recommend it. It's pretty good too if you like sparkling water. This one is unicorn tears, and then this one is watermelon kiwi. I got a jalapeno for the mango salsa. Oops. Some cilantro for the mango salsa. I got some cucumber for the salad I'm gonna make with the bok choy. Some mushrooms for tonight's recipe for dinner. Mangoes, some English muffins for breakfast sandwiches or whatever. Connor likes them just toasted plain with butter. And then I got some eggs because we were running low on those. I like to have these for quick breakfast, these Eggland's Best omelets. They have cheese and ham and cheese. I like both of them, but they're super quick and easy to heat up. And they're obviously high protein, so they keep you full longer. I got some of these Stranger Things Spicy Ranch 3D Doritos. I thought Connor would like those. And then Kira asked me for some Poppables, so I got the honey barbecue ones. I got some berries. I think I might do chocolate covered strawberries tomorrow, like white chocolate ones, you know, with like red, white, and blue. So I got that, and then I got some blueberries. I'm gonna make a fruit platter with watermelon and the blueberries. And then we have some sausage left over from breakfast this morning, so I thought I would get a packet of country gravy just to have on hand for breakfast tomorrow. And then I got some spoons. We were all out of those. I got some of these Sustain drops. I like to use these with my contacts, and I needed something that I could keep in my purse and for travel. So these are like individual vials. So I thought that would be convenient to have. And then I don't know if you guys have ever seen the like Philadelphia snack packs that come with like bagel chips and cream cheese. I love those, but they're like pricey. If you buy them individually, they're like over $2 each. So I finally found bagel chips. I have a hard time finding these, but Hy-Vee has them now. And so I got some garden vegetable cream cheese to go with those for a snack. I got some of this travel Dove body cream. Hy-Vee actually has a really good selection of travel products, so I always try to look while I'm there because I travel frequently for work and I always need this stuff because I rarely check a bag. I always take a carry-on, so everything I take has to be, you know, TSA compliant. I got some Dove travel size spray deodorant. This is super hard for me to find, at least. Sometimes I can find it at Walgreens, it just depends. So I got 2 of those. I got Connor some more Axe body spray, and then he was also asking me for some like chapstick. So I just got him this Vaseline lip therapy. I have not been able to find kosher salt at the grocery store for several weeks now. So I was glad to find this at Hy-Vee. This is my favorite kind of salt to cook with, so I always keep that on hand. I think I'm gonna make some homemade ranch. So I got some buttermilk and then some of these Midol travel packs. These are really great, like for backpacks, purses, travel, whatever. They're super convenient. I got Connor some of these Chobani smoothies. I got 1 mango, 1 strawberry banana, and 1 peach, so I'm sure he'll like those. I got some black olives for a salad for tonight, some tomato sauce. Adam's actually gonna make some homemade barbecue sauce, so he needed 2 cups of tomato sauce for that. I got a watermelon for tomorrow, some baby carrots for hummus snacking, and then it's super hard to find like sushi grade tuna here. And so I saw these in the freezer section. They're basically like poke bowls, so you know that they are like, they're safe to eat raw. So I got 1 of the sriracha salmon and 1 of the ahi tuna. I just kind of opened it up to see what was in there. So I don't know if I'll actually make a poke bowl with this or whether I'll use it in the sushi, but I don't know, that's something that's hard for me to find. So once I saw that, I got it. I got a couple of packs of paper plates, or I guess plastic plates, for tomorrow. Some potatoes. Actually, that reminds me, I need to make potato salad tonight for tomorrow. I got the kids some of these lemon meringue pie Jello Temptations. Actually, these are super good. If you've never tried them before and you're looking for like something that doesn't have a whole lot of calories and is a sweet treat, they're only 80 calories. So I think they're a delicious sweet treat if you like lemon. I got some seasoned rice vinegar for the sushi rice, some grated Parmesan cheese. We were all out of that. And then I got Adam some of this Gates & Sons seasoning, we have obviously eaten here a lot when we were in Kansas City, but I've never seen their seasoning before at Hy-Vee, so I thought that would be fun for him to try. I got Kira some iced coffee. This is a vanilla latte. Starbucks, some red wine vinegar, so we're all out of that, and I think that is it. So it's 4:40. I'm gonna put these groceries away, and then I'm gonna start on dinner, and I'll show you guys that finished product. Okay, so I cannot wait for you guys to see this video. It's coming out later this week, so stay tuned. But this was the vintage dinner that I cooked from 1973. I made some savory muffins and then this Greek salad. You're definitely going to want the recipe for this because it turned out delicious. Love the combination of the feta cheese with the olives and the cucumber. And then for dinner, we had stuffed sole. It's stuffed with shrimp and some breadcrumbs, and then we had mashed potatoes and broccoli. All of these were from a vintage Good Housekeeping cookbook. And then I also made basically the entire recommended menu. So there were these chewy caramel brownies, and then I also made orange sherbet cups. So yeah, stay tuned for that video coming up soon. After dinner, we played a game. I'll link this game down below. It's a board game that Adam got on Amazon. He actually ordered a bunch of new ones recently, and we've been having fun playing them after dinner. They're all new to us, and so kind of the fun of it is like learning new games. We got rid of a lot of our older games that we've had because the kids are kind of a little bit old for them now. So basically we got rid of all of the games that are for 8 and under, and yeah, it was super fun. Good morning, happy Monday. I wanted to share with you guys this game that we played last night after dinner. So it's called King of Tokyo. Adam ordered a bunch of board games for us to play on Amazon, so I can link this down below. It's pretty fun. I will say it has a little bit of a learning curve, so I feel like last night us playing was just kind of trying to learn how to play it, and then next time we play we can do like more strategy. But it's sort of like a cross between, like, I don't know, Godzilla and a video game. It's kind of fun. The kids thought it was fun. So anyway, we played that. Adam made his barbecue sauce. Let me show you that. I totally forgot to film it because we were in a hurry getting it done so we could go watch the final episode of Stranger Things. But this is just like a regular sweet spicy barbecue sauce, and then this one is a mustard barbecue sauce, so I think that'll go really well with the pulled pork too. Right now it is 9:40 and I am doing my early bird morning cocktail. I don't know why they call it a cocktail. It's not it's not alcoholic. So you guys know I was doing like athletic greens for a while, and I just felt like, I don't know, like I couldn't feel any like measurable benefit. I mean, there were times when I felt like I did have a little bit more energy, but I don't know, it just wasn't really consistent. And plus it's super expensive, so I stopped using that. And I found this, I actually saw it on an Instagram ad, where essentially you make this early bird drink a habit in the morning, and it's supposed to help you get up earlier on a consistent basis, which sometimes when I'm not traveling I struggle with. So it includes this little cute like cocktail shaker, and then you just put a scoop of it in there. This one is the key lime pie one, which I really like this flavor. Excuse me, I think it's a limited edition. And then this one is mimosa, blood orange mimosa, and then I have to take iron every day, so that's basically what I need, is something to put my iron in. I don't know, I guess I could put it in water or juice or something like that, but this really does help kind of like give me a kick in the morning and wake me up. So if you're curious on the ingredients, it has like a blend for hydration, so like kind of like Gatorade or whatever, calcium, sodium, potassium. It has green coffee caffeine, antioxidant blend, blueberry powder, broccoli extract, turmeric powder, ashwagandha, black pepper. I don't know what it all means. I just like it. And it helps wake me up. And sometimes, you know, in the summer, like you don't want hot coffee. I know I can make an iced coffee, but I feel like this helps hydrate me too. One thing I will say is make sure your water is super cold. It tastes better that way. Murphy wants lemon. Yeah, I found it in the laundry room.
Oh.
Were you drinking water?
Yes, I was drinking water out of a curtain mode. I threw my laundry in the washing.
Okay, so it's gonna rain, so we gotta cover up the furniture. We got this furniture from Outer, and I really like it because it has the built-in covers. So we just had them uncovered because the kids were sitting out here the other night. But yeah, it's supposed to rain like pretty bad today. Okay, so for breakfast this morning, Adam was telling me that when I make sausage gravy, I make it too thick and it needs to be more runny. So I was like, challenge accepted. And I got a gravy packet from Hy-Vee and I made it, and he was like, this is the best sausage gravy you've ever made. And I'm like, well, it came out of a bag. So go figure, right? I think what I probably just need to do is add less flour, obviously, to my gravy. But anyway, I put some biscuits in the oven. Those were left over from a package that we had for Father's Day. And then I'm just whisking together the gravy packet with some water. And then I'm also going to get started on my potato salad. So I need some hard-boiled eggs for that. So I'm going to boil 5 eggs, I believe, and I just wanted to get those started early so they could have a chance to chill. And then we also had some leftover sausage that I chopped up and just added that to the runny gravy. Had some eggs on the side, and yeah, like I said, I guess I'm making sausage gravy out of a packet from now on. No, I'm just kidding. But isn't that just like what happens? It's kind of like your kids. I don't know, like mine, when I go out of town and they either, you know, cook dinner for themselves or Adam cooks dinner for them, it's usually like fish sticks or Hot Pockets or something like that. And so they're like, Mom, we like it when you go out of town because we get to eat Hot Pockets. And I'm like, okay, whatever you say, but when I'm home, you are definitely not eating Hot Pockets for dinner. So anyway, I'm just loading my dishwasher right now. I did a ton of dishes this weekend because I cooked so much, but I always enjoy doing that and love spending time in my kitchen anyway. Okay, next I'm going to show you guys a haul that I got from Hungry Root. I actually got it earlier in the week, but I wanted to insert it in this video so you guys could see it. Okay, so I did get an order from Hungry Root this week, so I thought I would share it with you guys. I'll put a link down below. I have a $50 off coupon with them. No, I'm not sponsored. I use my own money to buy their stuff, but they have things that I can't get around here, and I just like ordering their things sometimes. So I got some of these Parmesan butternut squash crackers. I thought those would be good to try. It's from the Ground Up brand. Kira likes these chocolate muffins, so I got one of these for her. This is the Abe's brand. I tried this last week and it was super spicy. Like, I like spicy stuff and it was almost too spicy for me, so I'm gonna have Adam try it and see if he likes it. It is cheddar and Tabasco popcorn. These are really good. I've had them before. They're the green pea harvest snaps. I just like the plain salted kind. That's my favorite flavor. I got one of the Base Culture almond butter brownies. These just happen to be paleo, but they're also a really good like sweet treat if you're looking for one of those. I got some of the Cedars hummus snack pack with little tortilla chips. They also have like a bunch of different like beef and different types of meat sticks. So I got a few beef sticks, some of the chicken ones, original black bean and chipotle, and then a buffalo chicken one as well. I got a little bag of these Partake chocolate chip cookies. The kids would like to try those. Some apples just to restock on those. Some sugar snap peas to keep in the fridge for snacking. I really like that you can get this crumbled goat cheese through them. This is really good on salads and it's a lot less messy than obviously having to break up your own goat cheese, which isn't really a huge deal, but sometimes this is just convenient to throw in salads. I thought we would try these uncured beef hot dogs. It's coming up on 4th of July, so I'm sure we'll be grilling some. I like this fruit salad that they have. It comes with like melons, pineapples, grapes, and blueberries, so I got some of that. I got one of these little sour cream and onion chips. These are kind of like Pringles. These skinny dipped almonds are so good. If you've never tried this brand before, I have never seen this strawberry lemonade kind, so I'm very excited to try these. But I've had like the chocolate peanut butter ones before and the caramel, and they're all really good, so highly recommend those. I got some of this chili lemon chicken. It is sous vide. This is good like in tacos or on salads. Some peaches. A couple of these bento boost boxes. These come with fruit almonds and cheese cubes. Kira likes these dumplings, like the chicken ones. I mean, she likes like the regular chicken pot stickers. I don't think we've ever had this brand before. I think these are new from Hungry Root, but I decided to try a couple packages of those. I thought this could be a quick lunch for us sometime in the next week. I got one of the sweet kale salads, some of these thin sliced chicken breasts. These are really nice to have on hand. And then they have these sweet potato fries that are already cut, which is a huge time saver. If you've ever tried to cut sweet potato fries before, I mean, obviously I've done it before, but this is a huge time saver to have on hand during the week. So I got 2 boxes of those, some bacon, some of this shawarma seasoned chicken. This is already pre-cooked and it's really good like in a pita with some veggies and tzatziki sauce. I got some string cheese, and I think the last thing I was going to show you guys are these mahi fillets. I'm not sure quite what I'm going to do with those yet, but I thought they would be good to have on hand, maybe grill with some fruit salsa. And then I also got my keto crate box this week. Again, not sponsored, but I'll leave a link and a coupon code down below if you want to try it out. I know a lot of you do low carb, and this is just kind of a fun way to try out some different low carb snacks and treats. They always have different kind of cool things in here, like these cocktail mixers. They have buffalo flavored walnuts. This brand is pretty good, this Catalina Crunch. So I'm sure Adam will steal this. I've never tried their cereal before, but I've heard that it's good. So I'm not sure about that, but I'll try it. Keto granola, and then these almond flour crackers. These are everything flavored. The cheese ones of those are good. I've had them before. And then what is this? Protein puffs. Oh, buffalo ranch. Yeah. So if you want to either try out Hungry Root or Keto Crate, I'll leave all links and coupon codes and details down below in the description box. Okay, so now I'm going to talk you through how I make potato salad. This is my grandma's recipe, and I don't really use a recipe per se, because when she taught me how to make it, she didn't really write down a recipe for me. It's more of a method. But first I'm going to set the potatoes to boil, and basically I boil those whole, and this helps the potatoes not get waterlogged. So like, if you would go ahead and peel the potatoes and cut them up into small pieces and boil them, you run the risk of overcooking them and they get a lot of water soaked into them, you know, things like that. Whereas if you boil them whole and then peel them and cut them up, it does make the potatoes a little bit drier, which helps them stay together more when you're stirring the potato salad. I also had to hand wash some dishes, and when the potatoes were done, I just removed them to a tea towel and let them cool so I can go ahead and peel them. And right now I am cleaning my stove because it is super dirty. So this is the Crud Cutter spray that I love using. I always have to order it from Amazon, so I can link it down below. I cannot find it around me. Sometimes I can find it at Menards, but I can't find it at my Walmart. And I always find that it's the best to clean my stove. My stove gets so dirty because I cook on it all the time. So that's just a thing that I have to deal with, but whatever. And then I do like to shine it up with a little bit of Windex afterwards, because that kind of gives it a little bit of a shine. You wouldn't think that black would show the dirt as much, but it does. And then for the top of the stove, I like to use the Wyman's stainless steel cleaner. That just helps kind of shine it up, and it also removes a lot of the grease that you have on there from cooking. Okay, so my potatoes are cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and use a paring knife to kind of scrape the skin off of these. It comes off pretty easily once you've boiled them. The only thing I would say in terms of the potatoes is try as much as you can to use the same size of potatoes so that they all cook at about the same rate. Some of my potatoes were smaller and some were larger, and I found that some of them weren't quite as done as I would have liked them to be. It all worked out, but just keep that in mind, or you can go ahead and remove some of the smaller ones as the larger ones continue to cook and boil in the pot. I've tried to use a vegetable peeler to do this step, and I just find that it's more difficult and the peeler gets kind of gummed up trying to peel the cooked potatoes, and so I find that a paring knife works best. I feel like that's probably the way our grandmothers used to do it anyway, right? Okay, so after I put all of the potatoes into the bowl cubed up, the next step is to sprinkle on a little bit of white vinegar. If I had to measure this, I would say probably about 3 teaspoons, which is actually a tablespoon. It definitely depends on how many potatoes you have. Essentially, you want to do this step while the potatoes are still a tiny bit warm. This way the vinegar kind of soaks into the potatoes a little bit. And then this is Alpine seasoning. This is what my grandma uses in her potato salad, so I always use it as well. I'm gonna have to figure out where I can order some more because I'm almost out, and my grandma gave me that bottle so I need to figure out where I can get some more. I believe it's just salt, pepper, maybe onion powder and garlic powder, but I don't know, it just adds that extra special something. So here I am just tossing those potatoes with the seasoning and the vinegar, and then I am going to chop up a little bit of onion. I like to mince it super fine, and I don't like a ton in there. I just like a little bit. So probably half of a small to medium onion is sufficient. You could add more if you wanted to, but like I said, I don't like a ton of it in there. Then I'm going to go ahead and peel my hard-boiled eggs. I'm going to end up chopping up 3 of these and adding them into the potato salad mixture. And then the other 2 I'm just going to slice and put on top of the potato salad, just as kind of a little bit of garnish. Okay, so for the dressing for the potato salad, the kind of, I don't know, unique thing, I guess, about this particular recipe is you use half mayo, half Miracle Whip. You also use white vinegar, and then you add a little bit more of that Alpine seasoning to the dressing. And it doesn't need a whole lot of seasoning because the mayo is a little bit salty, the Miracle Whip is seasoned. And then the next ingredient is just to add a little bit of half and half. I don't know, sounds weird. I'm just following the recipe that my grandma gave me. So what I did was I poured it into the mayo jar and then shook it around just so I could get the remaining mayonnaise out of the jar. And then you want to pour it over the potatoes and the onions and the eggs. And this part, just really kind of make sure that you're folding it in. If you stir it too like violently, it's going to definitely mush up your potatoes, so just be careful there. And then I'm just using my egg slicer, which you guys saw me use that too, to dice the eggs, but I'm using that to slice and put over the top of the potato salad. And this definitely needs to sit in the fridge for a few hours before you eat it. You could definitely even do it the day before, but it is my favorite potato salad mixture, and I probably only make it a couple times a year, but it's always delicious when I do. So I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping all of the other food for our get together. So I'm washing some blueberries, and then I made one of these fruit platters last year and it was really cute, so I decided to make one again this year. So essentially I'm just cutting slices of watermelon, and then I'm using my star cookie cutters to cut shapes out of the watermelon, and I'll arrange them on a platter and put the blueberries over the top. And it's just a fun way to kind of have like a red, white, and blue themed dish on your 4th of July spread. And this watermelon was actually pretty good, even though it's a little bit early in the season for us here in Iowa. It was a pretty good watermelon, and Connor loves watermelon. I swear to God, if I cut up a bowl of it every day, he would just eat the whole thing. But we did end up having extra and leftovers, so that was good to have in the fridge for the week for us as well. And look, there's deer in the backyard. So this is like the second time we saw this deer come into the backyard this weekend, and Adam said that there is a mulberry tree out there, or a mulberry bush, whatever it is. And so the deer likes to go out there and obviously eat the mulberries off the ground. So I tried to be super quiet and go out on the deck and get some shots of it, but isn't she so pretty? Yeah, we have lots of deer out where we live because we are our lot is up against like a wooded area. So yeah, I don't know. I thought it was cool, and I thought I would share it with you guys. This little deer, I don't know how old she is, but sometimes even we'll just like look out in the front yard. We have like a mulberry bush out front too, and you'll see like 5 deer just like standing out in the front yard, but there she is. Hi. So cute. I felt like she was looking at me. Anyway, okay, so here is my completed platter of star-shaped watermelon, and I'm going to add blueberries over the top of that. And yeah, I highly recommend this. You could do it for other seasons too, like different kind of cookie cutters. This would also be super fun for a lunchbox. I kind of can't wait for school to start again so I can start packing my kids' lunches again. They always enjoy that. So, okay, so I had a box of Rice Krispies and a bag of marshmallows in my pantry. I can't even remember where I got them. I think actually my grandma and grandpa brought over the cereal. It's funny, whenever they come over to the house, they bring cereal for the kids. They'll bring like Captain Crunch and whatever. But they brought me over a box of Rice Krispies. So I was like, hey, let's make Rice Krispie treats. And I had a bag of marshmallows anyway. So I'm actually going to make these 4th of July themed. So I just used the recipe on the back of the Rice Krispie box, except I do add a little bit of vanilla extract to the marshmallow and butter mixture. I think that it just gives it a good flavor. And then I'm just turning that out into a 9x13 dish that I greased with cooking spray. And I just like to use wax paper to kind of pack it down. You can also use a butter wrapper if you have one of those, because it's like naturally non-stick. But I just pack it down a little bit into the pan. And then to make these 4th of July themed, I let the mixture cool a little bit because I didn't want these M&Ms to melt. But then I got these mini M&Ms that were red, white, and blue. And so I put those on the top, pressed them down a little bit. And this was definitely a big hit for my kids. Love Rice Krispie treats. Adam loves Rice Krispie treats, but it's always just fun to have something like that on the table. Okay, so another side dish that I'm going to make is some Instant Pot mac and cheese, and you guys have seen me make this before. I will link the recipe down below. It's super easy, and it only takes 5 minutes to pressure cook the macaroni. So basically you put that in the Instant Pot with some butter, water, and salt, cooking on high pressure for 5 minutes. And the recipe calls for evaporated milk and half, and then just shredded cheddar. I just used plain like sharp cheddar cheese, but you could also use a different type of cheese if you wanted to. I think like a sharp white cheddar would be good. Maybe like a combination of cheddar and Gruyere. I'm giving Kira some cheese because she wants some. And then when the mixture is done cooking, you just add the evaporated milk in there along with the half, and then you add the shredded cheese and also a little bit of Dijon mustard. That kind of complements the cheesy flavor. But this is super easy to make. And the other great thing about making it in the Instant Pot is that you can keep it warm once it's done cooking. So that's kind of another benefit, I guess, of making it. And normally when I make homemade macaroni and cheese, I do like the baked version in the oven. And while it's really, really good, it honestly is like a lot of work because you have to cook the pasta, make the roux, make the cheese sauce, mix it all together. You have to dirty like 15 different pots. So I don't know, this is just really convenient to make. And yeah, it's really good. So I'm adding the shredded cheese, and essentially you can just put this on keep warm. And if it looks a little bit runny or watery at first, that's fine. As it sits for about 5 minutes, it will firm up a little bit. And you can also put it on saute and just simmer it for a little bit too until it thins out, but don't worry, it will definitely thicken up. Okay, so I'm just going to show you guys our spread for the 4th of July. So we've got our barbecue sauces there. Have a ton of pulled pork in the crock pot that Adam made on the smoker. It turned out super good. We had leftovers to share with everyone. Here is that mac and cheese. Of course, I didn't get a picture of my plate because I totally forgot before I ate it, but I'm just showing you guys what the remnants are of our dinner. So Adam's mom made homemade baked beans. My sister brought some of the Jiffy corn casserole. That is always so good. She also brought some coleslaw, which was really good. She uses the same KFC recipe as I do. There's our potato salad and our watermelon with blueberries. We also had some chips and dip. And then Adam's aunt brought her famous cherry fluff, which everyone loves. There's our Rice Krispie treats. Adam's mom brought a chocolate cherry cake with frosting. And yeah, super delicious dinner. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so this is what happened the day after the holiday. Is we had a dead tree. We basically had a huge storm come through and basically crack off this tree, and it fell straight into the driveway. Adam has been meaning to call like a tree removal company and have these cut down for a while, and he just hasn't done it yet. But surprise, he could not get out and go to work. So anyway, we had to cut it all up with a chainsaw and haul it to the back and burn it. And guess what, guys? I learned how to drive the lawnmower. Aren't you so proud of me? I told Adam, I said, listen, I don't want to learn how to drive the lawnmower because then you're going to make me mow the grass, and I don't want to have to do one more dang thing around here. And he's like, no, I like mowing the grass. You're probably not going to do it right anyway. So just learn how to drive the tractor and you can help haul limbs to the back and burn them. So that's what we did. And there was a lot of fun with burning brush and chainsaws, and we had the kids help, and they hated every minute of it. But I say, you know what? You guys all live here too, so we all have to help. So anyway, that was our weekend. Thank you guys for coming along with me. I will see you later this week for another video. Bye.